Hey Scorpio, welcome to Honeybird Tarot. I'm Shan, and this is going to be your July 1st through 15th general reading. So before we get started, I just want to say please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Please let me know in the comments if the readings resonate for you, or just if you have any comments to give. I always try to respond back as quickly as possible to comments, and I absolutely love hearing what you guys have to say. Also, please follow me on Facebook and Instagram and check out my new website. All those links will be in the description box. And so we're going to get started, Scorpio. So I'm going to start with the Okana Oracle. And the Okana Oracle and the Akamara Tarot are both created by the same Black woman. I am forgetting her name right now, but the information about all the decks will be in the description box as well. And I always use at least one deck by a Black creator in all my public readings, okay? Because we drama. Right, and everything's pre-shuffled, but I still also shuffle a little bit on camera. Okay. All right, Scorpio, you got knowing and toil. So knowing says, he who collects the most knowledge wins the war. Okay. And toil, he who aims too much gets very little. So intuitively, knowing feels like that in order to win the war, or in order to be successful, you have to collect knowledge. So it feels to me like you should, be quiet, spend some time in stillness, get to know about yourself, about whatever the subject at hand is, whoever your opponent is, because the one who collects the most knowledge wins the war. Okay. And the next card you got is toil. He who aims too much gets very little. This talks about overworking yourself, just going, and going, toiling after goals or whatever it is, and not allowing yourself the proper rest causes you to, it sets you back. You end up with less than what you started. You end up regressing instead of making progress. You have to make time for rest and self-care. All right, so let's refer to the guidebook, see if there is anything else for us here. Okay. All right, knowing. All right, to use knowledge as a means to invalidate emotion or manifest as a barrier to mask personality flaws. So this knowing is also about people who try to make it seem like because someone is emotional or passionate about something, that means they don't know anything. This is the energy of trying to invalidate someone's point, or invalidate what someone knows because of feelings or emotions that they may express about something. This says not to do that. It's a fallacy and it's unfair, and to not allow that to be done to yourself. Okay? And toil. Struggling with feeling overworked, but feeling guilty when rest is needed and is acted upon. You do not need outside validation to tell you that it's okay to take a break. Okay? You don't need someone else to validate that you are burnt out before you take a break. You need to take a break and rest before you get to the point of being burnt out. And you don't need anyone's permission to rest. Okay? All right, let's move into your tarot. This is so annoying. I'm sorry. skirt right now. Okay. Oh. Hmm. Okay. So, Scorpio, I feel like you or someone around you has been single for a while and that's about to come to an end. And it looks to me like whoever has been single for a while and it's about to come to an end or has recently come to an end, you are moving back into a relationship with someone who you've already been in a relationship with before because there's unfinished business between the two of you. And it could be two Scorpios or two water signs here because we have Baba Calabash, who is the King of Cups, and we also have Omo Calabash, and Omo Calabash is the Page of Cups. And there is a decision here, a decision based around passion and actions that need to be taken around those passions. Okay, so let me go through the cards. The first card that you got, Scorpio, is the Nine of Cowrie in reverse, or the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So in the upright, the Nine of Cowrie or the Nine of Pentacles is the happily single card. This is someone whose finances and material wealth and abundance are all stable and in balance. They are receiving messages from spirit here, but they receive these messages in this abundance while they are alone, while they are in singlehood. And with this card coming out in the reverse, I feel like someone it doesn't feel like someone who is unhappy in their singlehood. It feels like someone who is transitioning out of this energy. And the next card is Kadara. Kadara in reverse. Kadara is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and with it in reverse, this is saying that that wheel of fortune or luck is not moving. The cycle has stopped. The cycle is incomplete. It is not finished. There's unfinished business here that needs to be attended to before the Kadara can be put back in the upright and the Wheel of Fortune can keep turning as it does. Okay. And Baba Calabash is here. This is the King of Cups. This is someone with very deep emotions. This is a really large calabash he has, but his emotions are very stable and sometimes can seem hidden. You can't see what is in his calabash, and nothing is spilling. He's very, very balanced with it. In the Rider Waite, he would be sitting on like a concrete slab, sitting on his throne on a concrete slab that is still floating on the water. So it just speaks to the depth of his emotion and the amount of control he has over that emotion. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Again, Omo Calabash is here in the reverse. This would be the Page of Cups. So this to me, usually Omo Calabash or the Page of Cups to me signifies an apology, especially an apology that maybe you have been waiting for or wanting or know that you deserve but don't really see coming or not expecting the person to actually extend it to you. And with it being here in the reverse, I definitely feel like there is an apology that someone needs to make and they are not making it. And that is perhaps what has the Kadara in the reverse, what has stopped this Wheel of Fortune from turning. Okay, and there is, under the deck, in the position of what's hidden or overall energy, a decision to be made around passions or actions. Someone needs to make a decision about what their next steps are. If they're moving towards or away from someone, if they are taking someone along with them on their journey, or if they aren't. If they are going to return to someone, something, some place that they've already known, or if they're going to go in a different direction. Okay. The Two of Wands could also be about travel, especially short trips. Okay, let's clarify. Okay, clarifying the Nine of Cowrie. First, you got the World. The World is about cycles as well. It's about cycles like the seasons and pregnancy and giving birth and the cycle of life and death. All those cyclical things are represented here. This also represents travel, but this is long distance or long-term travel, like travel to find knowledge, especially spiritual knowledge, to take a pilgrimage, that type of travel. So I feel like whoever this Nine of Pentacles, this single person was, accomplished a lot in their singlehood, accomplished a whole lot. Okay? And that singlehood has brought abundance for them in their life in many different areas. And the Two of Pentacles is here. So I feel like this is someone who could be trying to balance work life and home life, balance their spiritual growth and physical health, just balancing anything, a relationship and family, a relationship in their personal spiritual life, whatever. But this is someone who is manifesting abundance and is having some difficulty, especially emotionally, with managing it all or keeping it all in balance, juggling everything. Okay. Why is the Kadara here? Reverse. Okay. Scorpio, I told you that I felt like that Kadara being in the reverse represented some unfinished business in a previous relationship. And you got the Six of Cups here. This is the reconciliation card. This is about going back to someone, something, or someplace from your past that brings about a sense of nostalgia and that rejuvenates and replenishes you with memories and love and good energy from an earlier time in your life. So I feel like this is returning to a relationship with someone who, at least at one point, made you very happy, who you felt very close to and connected to. Okay, and the next card clarifying the Kadara is the Queen of Cups. Should I give my cup of love? Should I not give my cup of love? Every single water sign has had this. So maybe it's just something going on with you water signs, but I would also watch the Pisces and Cancer videos because the Queen of Cups has been present in all of them. And I feel like this is her asking, do I want to give my cup of love again to this person I've been with before? But I feel like Spirit is saying that you should. And even if you shouldn't give your cup of love, there's something about this relationship that needs to be revisited so that the Wheel of Fortune can be turned upright and things can move forward. Why is Baba Calabash here? And we have the King and Queen of Cups. There's definitely a couple here. Could be another water sign person for sure. It doesn't have to be. Okay, so whoever this King of Cups or Baba Calabash is, I feel like maybe they lied about something, or they were in an energy of having mental conflict within themselves, and that conflict maybe bled over to conflict with you or other people around them. But the Five of Swords is here. This is about lies, dishonesty, arguments, someone saying whatever is necessary to win. Not necessarily what is true or what's helpful. But following that, we have the Ace of Cups. This is an opportunity for renewed love, an opportunity for someone's emotional cup to run over, a new opportunity at deep and lasting love. Okay? And then the Page of Swords. This is the Spy card. All the pages are messengers, but the Page of Swords goes to collect information secretly and takes it back to his camp. So this is someone spying, could be on social media. Either you're spying on them or they're spying on you, Scorpio. Perhaps it's someone trying to gain more information about whether they can have this Ace of Cups with you. I feel like this is your other person, Scorpio. They know that there have been there's been some dishonesty or some arguments, some harsh energy, and they are looking at you to try to figure out if it's possible to have this renewed love. Where's Omega Calabash here? Anything else about Omega Calabash? one more, please. Okay, so for Omo Calabash in reverse, or the Page of Cups in reverse, this apology that someone is not offering, we got the King of Cups in reverse. So now we've had the King of Cups here twice. So I feel like it is this King of Cups or this Baba Calabash that has something to apologize for, potentially a lie that was told or some conflict that arose. And this energy, this King of Cups energy is out of balance because of this apology that needs to be made that they are not making for whatever reason. I don't know why this apology is not being made, but here under the deck, and what's hidden or overall energy, we have the Three of Cups. So this is celebratory energy. This is making happy memories with friends or family, with loved ones. Could be going out for drinks, parties, those type of celebrations. But there are also three people here in this card. So it could speak to third party energy. And perhaps that has to do with why an apology is needed to be made. But there's nothing else really here to suggest that. So I'm just going to say that I feel like that is a sign that in the end things will all turn out well, and there will be celebratory energy. That can also be a reconciliation card too. Some people read it that way. All right, Scorpio. Well, overall, I feel like you definitely have a decision to make here, and you're going to have to make it the best you can from your heart and mind. Okay. All right. So please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and visit me on Facebook and Instagram. Visit my website, and I will see you back here for your next reading. All right, Scorpio. Pelu Ife with love. Bye.